Stay informed, Bahamas, stay ahead. It's your daily Bahamas headlines.
Good morning. These are your Tribune highlights for Monday, February 2nd, 2026, brought to you by your Daily Bahamas headlines. We begin with the lead story. The Tribune reports that prescription drugs are being widely sold without proper regulation. An in-depth investigation found antibiotics, painkillers, abortion pills, and other prescription-only medications being dispensed without prescriptions, counseling, or proper labeling. And many of these drugs are entering the country through informal channels, including shipments and travelers' luggage. Experts warn some medications may be counterfeit, potentially causing organ damage, poisoning, allergic reactions, and antibiotic resistance. Now, the findings raise serious concerns about weak regulatory oversight and public health safety. Undercover testing also revealed repeated failures at pharmacies to follow basic prescription rules, with reporters obtaining prescription-only drugs with little to no questioning, highlighting a dangerous gap between policy and enforcement. In healthcare news, nurse sickouts continue to expose strain in the public health system. Officials say the system is on the edge as unpaid overtime, staff shortages, and unresolved grievances persist. Nurses say the issue goes beyond money, pointing to broken trust, chronic under-resourcing, and poor communication. Senior doctors have stepped in to help, but leaders warn this is not sustainable and patient care remains at risk. Prime Minister Philip Davis expressed disappointment over the industrial action, saying overtime payments are being processed. Nurses and allied health workers, however, say years of delays and unmet promises have pushed the system to a breaking point, with clinics and elective services disrupted. Turning to national affairs, an Arctic blast brought unusually cold temperatures to the Bahamas, leaving vulnerable groups struggling to stay warm as temperatures dipped into the 30s and 40s. Churches, community groups, and volunteers mobilized to distribute blankets and food, while power outages worsened conditions for many. In tourism news, Nassau Cruise Port recorded a record 6.2 million cruise arrivals in 2025, driven by strong demand and expanded port capacity. Officials say continued investment has strengthened Nassau's position as a leading cruise destination. Also announced, Breeze Airways will launch non-stop service between Tampa and Nassau, improving air connectivity and access to key U.S. markets. On the business front, capital markets are expected to rebound with more than $200 million in capital raises anticipated. While confidence is improving, analysts note that billions remain idle and caution persists. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Health is seeking at least $5 million to prevent further overtime issues at the Public Hospitals Authority. More than $2 million is already being paid for December overtime, but structural problems remain. In politics, the Progressive Liberal Party has finalized its nominations across several constituencies. Roberts has received the nod as the party shifts its focus toward election readiness. Now to Insight. The Tribune examines ongoing challenges in Grand Bahama's Magic City, noting stalled projects, delays, and lingering uncertainty despite repeated announcements. Another major story raises concerns about safety and oversight following a fatal industrial accident, with calls for stronger enforcement and accountability. Before we close, police are investigating a fatal shooting in Grand Bahama, where a man later died in hospital. Those are your Tribune highlights for Monday, February 2nd, 2026. For full details, please purchase a copy of the Tribune or visit their website to read today's complete edition. As always, an informed public is an empowered public. Enjoy your day, be blessed, and be a blessing.